Hello, Chipper. How's it going? Listening, huh? Because Wes ain't gonna come. Where did he say he was in Odessa? Or something like that. I tried to get a hold of Aiden here. I haven't heard back from him yet either. Oh no. Am I lagging? So you've been getting some rest, huh? That's cool. I was gonna see if I can burn myself. It's a little slow. A slight delay. I need to find where I can hardwire straight into my router because there's nothing else running but this light. But it's got a little transformer in it because it's only got a little 12-volt light bulb. Do I sound all right? Since you're just listening to the replay? Replay? Ah, I understand. You just stopped in to say hello and then left. It says I have 7 people. That's cool. Hello, everybody. What I was going to do today, some new glasses. Because these glasses ain't strong enough for what I was doing. I was burning the handle on my knife. This thing is sharp. Wood burning the handle on my knife. And I noticed right off the bat that I couldn't see very well. So I had to go get me another knife. This ain't working out. And that thing is sharp. Trying to find a place for my phone and my knife and the wood burner. I've always done wood burning. I've done all kinds of wood burnings. It's one of my hobbies. Hello, Chuck. Tibor, how's it going? The audio on delay. I don't know what to do. I done tried to fix that once. I don't know. I even turned down I turned off the fish aquarium for you can hear too. That's why I was kind of hoping Wes would come up, but he's out of town. He's not home. And I haven't got a hold of Aiden here yet. So how you doing, Chuck? Ha, all right. That's cool. No, but what I was doing is playing with my wood burner. I wanted to personalize my knife. Oh, come on. It came in for a second. That light's almost too much light. There. I was thinking about wood burning that on my back of my knife. Because when I was using this to help clean that deer, this year's deer, It got a little blood on it. Got a little slick. It needs a little something. Because it's awful sharp. But thanks for stopping in, guys. Anyhow, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I wanted Wes up here. We could do all the damn yakking. He does good at yakking. And it's really hard to sit and yak if I go to wood burning. I had to suggest it earlier. Nope, too far. Yeah. I can get this thing out of my way before I cut my arm off with it. That thing is very, very sharp. But like I said, I need these other glasses. I noticed that right off the bat when I turned. Oh, wow, I can see again. And I couldn't find my extension cord. I know I got one. And I can still see a sticker on my glasses, too. So how is everybody doing tonight? Oh, I can't see the chat. Wow. My phone, oh, there it is. My phone only had the first one chipper in it. I want to try to make this center here. Wish I had my extension cord. This is still pulling back on me a lot. "10 inches of snow." Wow, that's a lot of snow. We had a lot of drizzle. We had freezing drizzle yesterday. And the roads are pretty good today. I still went over to help my friend Lou. Worked on his house for a little bit, tearing it down. Somebody bumped the table. Yeah. Burned my fingers. It's hard enough seeing it, Chipper. Let alone not shaking. Because the old pins, the old wood burners, they used to be real short. So it was more like a pin. Now they got the real long pieces. It makes it a lot harder to draw with. For me, I try to do, But I've been seeing several other people do their wood burnings on YouTube, and I was like, I'll personalize my stuff on YouTube. I still think this cake could be down a little bit farther. Hey there, Aiden here. You're still not up here. I sent you a link in Instagram if you're not working. Because how warm is it over? Well, you got cold weather over there too. I keep looking down it this way. I can keep my letters straight. trying to move it in front of this camera is kind of backwards and weird. See, Chipper, I don't need you to bump the table. I can do it by myself. I just overdid that L. Could make one line and connect them all. So I pretty much did with that overrun there. Went way past my mark. But this is kind of weird and odd trying to do it on. It's just hard to hold. Being round. It's not like a flat board. That's where we're really bad. Just add scratches. This is where it's going to get tricky. Trying to keep it all pretty much all equals, same lengths. Ah. Man, it's been a long time since I've done this. I did that. I bought this yesterday and did that edging there on this knife. I'm just on this first side. I'm thinking about doing cross etching to the center of it, which wouldn't be that bad. But I wanted to personalize this one. Still not there. You're welcome to come up, Chipper. Not Chipper. Agnear. Don't need Chipper up here. I get banned from YouTube then. I tried to work today. I got a little bit done. Then I got a phone call. A woman, a friend of mine. She needed to talk for a while. I thought she wasn't going to shut up. Yeah, or you can take a wire brush and scrub it, and it's like it'll knock off majority of it. But trying to do it in front of the camera and just being able to see it. I used to put sewing thread on models and make it spark plug wires out of them, and use paper clip to make field lines. 1/16 model scale. Used to detail paint the dashboard. Now I can't see. Hello, Stormy. How are you tonight? Hope all is well with you, Stormy. Thunderstorm. So I got my phone over here. I can see the chat. I can't see it there. I got it leaned so far to you can see what I'm doing or trying to do. One thing about wood too, you can always sand it down. Ooh. Ah, there you are. It's hard to hear you when I can't. Wait a minute. I can't even. There it is. Welcome to the party.
Hi, Kildee. You right, mate?
What do you think so far?
Pretty good.
I got that. It's hard to turn. Nope, the other way.
I'll show mine off.
Get a wood burner to it. Now you can. Now
Mine's number 12.
Yours, yeah, yours is a lot bigger than mine.
And it's for 5 inch. Yeah, 5 inch.
Yeah, this is not 5. I think it's only 4. Damn, yours is bigger. I'm gonna have to rate this one.
Yeah, I stained it myself and did a bit of burning.
Yeah. Well, I know it's sharp. I know that.
Yeah, mine's pretty sharp. Is yours the carbon or the stainless steel?
Yeah, I haven't struck. I didn't strike a ferro rod with it or nothing yet. I didn't know if I wanted to yet.
Yeah,
but I
mine's
did.
Stainless.
I did.
Hi, Sonny.
Clean my deer with it. Okay, where the heck? Get you old. Move it on over. Wouldn't be that hard. It's you. You got a bigger platform to wood burn your name across the back of it. You got a whole extra inch. God, I wish it.
Yeah, I thought about doing some other stuff on it. Not got around to it yet.
Yeah. The letters get a little bit smaller at the end here. But I noticed once they got really covered in blood, that is pretty slippery. Yeah. But after that, yeah, I had to use paper towel several times to wipe it off, keep it in my hand. Because I didn't want to get cut because this thing was sharp. But how's the weather over there?
It's -6.
Brr.
That's Celsius, so about 23 Fahrenheit, something.
Oh, that's a little warmer than it is here. It was only 17 here earlier. I didn't mess up that R2 bed yet. I'm starting to get the groove of it. And the tip is starting to get warmed up pretty good. I even put the tip in, well, I just got home at 5:30. You know, I tried to hurry up and get here, get everything set up and try to find everything.
It's actually warmed up a little bit. -3.
Wow. Still a little short. But gee, it's been years since I pulled out a wood burner. I used to.
Yeah, 26.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, we got this cold front, this cold chill coming across the United States, and this Arctic blast, and it got pretty cold. It's 17 today, but it warmed up more than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was 8 degrees with the feel like temperature of -6 degrees Celsius. All right, where'd that camera go? There. This is like trying to pull a hair in the mirror. It's like using a camera and a mirror.
Yeah, it's a pain in it.
With a magnifying glass and trying to find out what you're doing. But I just wanted to run a trim. Can y'all still see that? Yeah, that's not too bad.
I've got some serious time difference between my PS4. Try that. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to find a wire and figure out how to go ahead and wire my laptop straight into my router. Come on, go around.
Well, I haven't got a PC or a laptop. I've only got my phone and PS4, yeah. So I can see the side chat on the PlayStation, so I don't have to do it on the phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I got the laptop half closed just for my webcam can see what I'm doing. You know? So you can't really, the angle on the color of the laptop is off. But you know, for being freehand, that's not too bad. I don't care.
That's pretty good, mate.
Yeah.
Did the leather thong come with the knife, or did you do that yourself?
The what? The cord?
Leather thong. Yeah, the strap.
The strap. It came with the ferro rod that it gave me.
All
it's
right.
like I'd rather have the ferro this on the knife because it was extremely dangerous. Right. And I didn't want to drop it.
So you put the hole in yourself?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah, because I kind of measured with a needle or whatever and kind of seen right through there going, and it's like right about in the center there. And I dabbed it a little bit on this side and then went all the way through from the other side to where it wouldn't splinter, you know, when it popped through the other side. And then just smoothed it out. Yeah, I forgot about that. I did add the hole to it. Just a block of wood anyhow with a very sharp knife on it. I could see how it'd be a favorite, you know, for the. It's simple. I mean, because basically it's just the blade. And if you break the handle or anything, you can pop it apart and put another stick on it. You know, in the long run. Keep forgetting the camera's way down here now. I can move it back over just a hair. But wow. Big old wheeze there. Okay, so I know the other side's right at the hole line. Come on, hold still there. But now I've been ripping and tearing out this old house. And tearing the floor out. The floor joists are like 2x10 rough cut oak. So it was an old house. I'm trying to make this corner here, make this line up in the center. It's not like painting because you gotta let it and set it, let it heat up and burn that stuff. Wood. I've had so many pretty art and then turn around and slip on a wood grain and it's like ah. It don't leave a big burn, but it still shows a scratch at the end of a
Hi, Wes.
line or anything. It's like, man. But I found out 90% of the stuff you turn around and you do, it got flaws all over it, and everybody goes, man, that's beautiful. Yeah. Everybody overlooks the little tiny imperfections. But when I'm doing it, they all stand out to me when I'm doing it.
Well, I really enjoyed working on mine. I had it in the box for like a couple of years, 18 months. And I thought, well, I'm going to do that, and I got the dye. I got cheap dye, which is an orange dye that was cheapest in the shop. I wanted to see how it teaks down, and I just got a flamethrower and burned it. I've not got a soldering iron, so
the only dye it's been in on it is blood. Yeah. I haven't done nothing to it. This is the way I got it. Well, I drilled the hole. I keep forgetting. You keep reminding me. I drilled the hole. Don't get burnt. And this tip will get all. Where'd it go now? Oh, there it is. I have to clean the tip off every now and then.
Oh, nail file, good idea.
Yeah. It ain't bad when you don't sit in one spot. But it will burn the sandpaper, the glue on it. Come on. But usually that'll make it really hot. You can really tell. It'll change the color on the copper tip.
Yeah, you're right there, T-Ball.
Hey, Wes, how's it going? You made it. I'm just playing around. What do you think, Wes? Okay. Showing up so far. Yeah. I'm just personalizing my little knife.
What are you doing, Wes?
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the evening, 7:30, something like that.
Oh, yeah, he's not at home. He wasn't at home right before I went on the stream. Yeah, I figured it's my own personal knife. I don't plan on getting rid of it. Yeah. It ain't gonna matter. Yeah. They make so many of them anyhow. It's not an antique.
Yeah, I want to do some leather work, T-Ball. I want to experiment with some stuff. Don't want to talk about it too much because I mentioned it on a leather workers video about 2 or 3 years ago, and the guy ripped me off basically. So I've not mentioned it since. But I want to experiment. Yeah, I learned. I was new to YouTube then. Now I learned my lesson all right. So I want this particular glue, and it only comes from America.
Come on.
In fact, it only comes from Ohio.
Installing a heat pump. Yeehaw.
Nice kill there, nice.
No, I was sitting there reading what Wes was doing.
I just sat there reading your inscription.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like tonight's oh god, what a total thumbnail.
Yeah,
I
I learned that trick. Yeah, about 3 years ago, mate. Yeah, I've got all the stuff. I've got all the stuff I need apart from the glue. I've got everything: pop caps, rivets, the fake sinuate stuff, and of
right.
course I've got 10 ounce leather. All the right gear. I just need the glue.
Well, that's like stuff I make. It's just stuff I needed. Yeah, I needed that. Make that bib for that motorcycle. My motorcycle. And the gas tank bib.
And that's a lot of leather. A lot. Yeah, leather over in America is half the price what it is over here.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
You got a lot more pounds.
See you later, Wes.
Take care, Wes. You be safe. God bless you, brother.
It's called S18, and it's from Weaver Leathercraft, which is based in Mount Hope.
Yeah, that's where I get my leather.
Yeah, that's the best shop in the world, mate. In my opinion, anyway. And there's some pretty good ones over in Switzerland and Scandinavia, but compared with Weaver, it just kicks them to the side. It really does. You can get a 36-ounce leather off the shelf. You can't get that anywhere else in the world. You've got to order it special, but you can just go into the shop and say, "Hi, Chuck Dawson, I want some 36-ounce leather." There you go, off the shelf, done.
Yeah, I turned around and I ordered one piece, and it cost me $250, but it's a full size piece, And then
you can buy the full hide.
It was full hide. It was a full hide. It cost $250, and come to find out, it's saddle skirting, so it's real thick.
Yeah, it's good. They only sell the best.
And I can always thin it down if I needed to. I had a friend said, use a sander on it, the back of it. You can sand it down if it's too thick to mold it. And then I realized, okay, on seams, on shaping it and everything, that I can, I got like almost a quarter of an inch of material there. I can notch the back.
Personally, I wouldn't use a machine. I'd use a block and a bit of sandpaper.
Yeah.
Do it by hand. You can keep an eye on it better.
I thought about making these saddlebags for my bike. Since I made the bib, the saddle bib, the fender bib and the tank bib, just take the pattern off the ones I have on it now. I do have another bag, but I only have one. I don't have both of them. And they zipped onto the mount or something like that. They're big, but almost too big for my bike.
Well, I've seen the official Harley Davidson ones, and they're massive.
Yeah. My bike's not that big of a bike. Not bad. I think you can still see this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mark. That's where the mark is. But hey, Big Wizzle, how's it going? Serving from home, how's it going? I'm working on personalizing my knife. Oh, come on. There. Because last time when I cleaned my deer, it got blood on it, and it was pretty slimy. But here in a second, I'm gonna, I think, cross stitch it, gnarl it or whatever, etch it. All right. This wood burner is not as hot as the old ones used to be either. Because I bumped up against it, and all it did is singe my edge of my sleeve instead of burn it. The old ones, man, they got hot. When you touch your finger, accidentally touch it, it'd turn white because it was so hot on your finger, it burned it.
So that's just
Yeah.
a soldering iron, is it, Kildare?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, this is a wood burner, but it's a Dollar General wood burner. See, there's a mess. That's what I'm talking about. How when you slip, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Trying to get it in there, but you can see where it scratched and then it stopped. It's hard for me to tell even if it's clear or not. I have to almost stick my face up there to see, just to see it. But I can usually hide stuff like that. But when you have like a giant tree of life on this big, and you do that 2 or 3 times, you don't see it. It's these little tiny things that you really see it. I really need to finish my scabbard on my 30-30. I started wood burning a deer on the back. Well, so is my 30-30. I wood burned a deer on the stock of it. But then I've been married for 13 years with 2 kids and stuff, and she moved out. Now I got time to sit and wood burn on something. Beforehand, I didn't really have time. There was always, she wants this or she want that. I always had to get up and do something.
Well, I'm limited to what I can do in the kitchen,
Yeah.
And get complained at.
And I've gotten so burnt out on serving her, it's hard for me to serve myself now. But it's hard to make a meal and only cook for one person, make a full meal. Even just by opening up a can of corn, it's more than enough for one person. I almost got that connected. I tried to go from one way to the next to be able to connect them evenly. See, this thing is not as hot as usual. See, I don't know what I'm doing on the side. I could cross it, or I thought about flames, but I don't like packing flames. Yeah. Especially on my motorcycle. I told myself in the beginning that I'm not going to put skulls or flames on my motorcycle.
Everyone does skulls and flames.
I don't want to catch on fire on my motorcycle, and I don't want a skull on my motorcycle. I'm going to put crosses. Yeah. Something, yeah. I want crosses on mine. or just the bike logo. It's just a shadow, a Honda Shadow.
What CC is it?
750.
Nice.
It
A
only
good
goes
tourer
100.
then.
Really? It's a
There is over
2000.
here anyway. Yeah, a lot of the BMWs and Motor Mani tourer bikes start at 750.
Let me see. Just let me see. There you go. That's a picture of it right there.
Yeah, I've seen the vids. Yeah.
That's with the bib I made, the fender bib I made, and the tank bib I made for it. But all right, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, plunge in.
All right. Just wanting the curve out. I guess that's in the right spot. I had to stop and look. I hate to be sitting there doing it too long, going, all right, can you still see what I'm doing?
Catches on fire.
Yeah, setting up fire. But yeah, I could sit and I sit for hours. I've done the Harley Davidson logo I don't know how many times. I had a template off a full size back, patch, big 12-inch or bigger patch. It had the eagle and the Harley Davidson logo. Well, that one left a mess. Big old puddle of mud all the way across it. All right. I'm going to crisscross it. I'm going to use this. Man, it's hard to draw a straight line when it's bowed and curved. I'm just trying to eyeball it to where it looks like it's fairly straight.
Well, the neck clip's actually sprung metal, so it lasts quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sprung metal, so it grips for a very, very long time.
you can still see blood in the back of mine a little bit. Blood's still coming out of it from the deer.
And you can actually order parts for this from France.
Really?
Yeah, you can actually order. You can order the necks and new blade separate. Well, you should be able to anyway. Last time I checked, which was
I got it in one of those
a couple of years ago.
One of those bespoke boxes that I ordered, and it's $45. That's where this knife came from too.
Well, you bought a set, right?
It bespoke. Yeah, it's like $45 a month. I got this, and this was the. Oh, I can't shoot. Bless you.
Oh, you got a subscription knife thing going.
Yeah, this is the first thing they send you. Is this tool bag, and as you can tell, the buckles are, oh man, pretty tight. But the straps and the leather Where's that at? I could feel the heat. Stay. It's really nice.
Looks like
Real
good canvas.
leather.
It's canvas, that, yeah.
Real nice leather
Oh, the
strap.
leather, cool.
Yeah, that's pure leather. That ain't no fake leather or stuff like that. So it's real leather. And it's just punched holes with, looks like something I would have made, you know, and the handles are pure leather. I don't know, that one's a little bit thinner. But it's heavy duty canvas. But line of trade is what it says on it. But this is the first box they send you with I think that letter, that journal, a little journal and a pen. No, that was that was the next one. But it's pretty nice. It's got a pocket here. That's the full size whole pocket. It's all made out of heavy. It's like Carhartt material, you know, Carhartt jacket material. But they said they based it off of the old plumber's tool bag and made it from that. It's called a weekend bag. And I could see how handy it would be. But but they threw in a shoulder strap, so it's pretty cool to get it started. That was one thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I've gotten this knife. I've gotten another one of those axe looking single handle chopping knives. Like in the kitchen, you usually see, or you can see them using them on leather work. I got one of them knives. Hello, Dan. But it's cold up there. No, I've been working on wood burning. That's just one set of lines I drew on there. I was talking about where I got my knife. Well, that's I got from Be Stoked. They sent me a 10-inch cast iron griddle, pan, and some honey, no, some syrup and some pancake mix was one of the box. Yeah. But you know how a good cast iron heavy. Oh, and one of the little things they sent with the cast iron was just a little sleeve, just a piece of leather sewn together like this. And it's just a little pocket. You just slide on the handle. Yeah. I'm like, well, you can make a killing with those. Yeah. I could make a little pouch and put initials on it because I got large stamp letters that I got for. They're the same size stamps like you use to spell your name out across the back of your belt. Yeah, because that's what I use the letters for to write "Killdeer" across the back fender of my motorcycle on that leather bib. But I have fun. I get, it's pretty cool stuff, really. I'm gonna have to find that knife, and then I got another little knife that it's one of those ones that they say that the metal's been folded so many times that it makes it look like that. Well, really, that one was kind of cheesy. I thought it looked like a piece of metal that somebody put a stamp on it, and made it look like the metal was folded in that. Yeah, it could have been the metal, but I think it was a stamp. Yeah. Anyhow, but I got these other two knives and this cutting board and these little knives, these cute little knives. Oh, you can't see it. But those came with a jar of pickles, a jar
cheese and butter knife.
Wow, that one's missing a silver dot. Missing a rivet in that one. I just now noticed that. And a cutting board. Yeah. Hey, there's something to wood burn, huh? I wonder how. Just a little too big. I'd have to wood burn that across my cutting board. Where I put cutting marks all over it. I got this from that. And it was really expensive. Well, they was French pickles or something. They was sour pickles. They wasn't dill pickles, and they weren't sweet pickle. They was kind of really bland sweet pickle. I don't know what they were. Yeah. Yeah. And then some pepperoni. Little, I thought it was summer sausage, but it was pepperoni. Because it's really, really hard. It's still good. But the hot mustard, it was good. I liked it. It had a little bit of heat to it. So I was afraid of the sausage. Well, pepperoni. I think they're more pepperoni than they are sausage. I mean, sausage link. You probably know what it is. It's just wiggling on me. I don't know. It's freestyle. Who cares, right? I think that'll look all right. Can't really tell. Oh, yeah, that thing got hot. It burned fast now. But I found out that you got to be really careful on what you wood burn. You can tell that this wood grain's really tight on the handle, which makes it nice and easy to burn wood burn across. But if you got like pine that has these great big, oh well, you can't see that.
I think they're made out of cedar or beech. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
But this, you come across like on a piece of plywood or something. You come across these ridges. They're like, fat wood. Each grain is like fat wood, and when you burn it, and in between, it's really soft. You can tell it when you wood burn. But I see a lot of people using plywood or something like that to wood burn on. The best piece of wood easiest piece of wood I found to wood burn on is the back of a piece of paneling. Yeah, because the back of a piece of paneling is all same. There's no wood grain really, and it was just smooth, kind of like this. I can smell it, but I just can't tell what it is. It's just a hardwood or some kind of wood. It just smells like wood. And that's cooled back off again. It smells like pine.
Yeah, and usually 8% of open-all knives use beech wood.
Yeah. These squares up here look all weird. Oh well, it's just a knife. Come on, tip. I got cold again.
Yeah, beechwood and special ones come in oak and walnut and stuff. They're the special edition ones.
Yeah. Just gotta fake it. Just gotta accept it as it is. That carbon will coat it, and then it won't wood burn. But yeah. Yeah, see how hot that got when I turned it off, when I cleaned it off. And see, I don't even have any sandpaper. Wow, that's all screwed up. Wow. The lines are all screwed up. I should have looked at it more before I started burning. Because those ain't square and those ain't straight.
Hi, Power Blasting Outdoors. How you doing?
Hey, PA Bass, how you doing? Just personalizing some of my little knives. Nope, over here. It's like it's weird. All right there. But I haven't done this side yet. Oh, it don't look too bad on YouTube. But working on knurling, I believe that's what it's called. Fading in now. I could have swore I turned off my notifications on my phone, but apparently I forgot to.
Sometimes I don't think it works anyway. I have all my notifications turned off when I'm filming, and it still happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Or somebody calls you. It's like my wife used to do that to me all the time. Almost every time I'd start to go live or start to hit that record button, she would call me or send me a text. And it's like, oh, you don't understand. Yeah,
Oh,
start
but I
over
do,
again.
Kildare, but I do.
Yeah, I turned it off before. I've had to turn them off just to. And the only one I have on is the one my girlfriend's on. Yeah. Get shaky. I've had them where these were so hot, and I put a new tip in it. I had the whole tip bent up a whole bunch. Yeah, where it's gotten so hot, and I'm pressing so hard on it. My hand's cramping up. It's one of those things. It's harder to do on camera. Yeah.
It's
Do it on
always
camera.
hard to go on camera.
Oh man, there's so many times and so many things I see on a daily basis. It's like, man, if I had my camera, if I would have had my camera ready, if I had my camera ready, you know, that would have looked cool. It's like driving to work one day and out in the middle of the field was a mother eagle and another full-size eagle. It was just all black. It hadn't gotten its white head or nothing yet on it. Out in the middle of field, a mowed pasture, eating a deer, roadkill. And it's like, oh man, if I only had my camera. Uh, but sometimes it's like, I guess that's why they put GoPros. Well, that ain't hurt. It's somebody else. Well, I don't even know who it was. It was a game telling me that my team tickets are refilled on play Hill Climb 2. It's gotten to the point where that game is just so intense and boring, because it's a game that kind of reminds me of my childhood, when I was riding in the back seat staring out the window thinking if I had a car going up and down these hills. That's the way that game kind of reminds me of back when I just stare out there. If I had a dune buggy, if I had a motorcycle, yeah, what would it be like going down the road, looking out the window, driving along the side of the highway? That's kind of the way that game plays like to me. Man, this is intense. Ouch, my knee just popped. Didn't sound good. Feels better though. The other day, I fell through the floor of that house I'm working on. The floor ain't but, yeah, 3 foot, not even 3 foot, because my inseam's not 3 foot. I can put my foot on the floor and step over the floor joists and barely clear, tippy toe maybe. But when I fell, my right foot fell through the floor, and my left leg came down and smacked my knee on the floor. And that knee's been messed up from when I think I sprained it laying the motorcycle down in the backyard. And it's been quite tender when I bump it in the back of my knee and the side of my knee. But it hit that bone right on like if this was your knee, it hit that bone like right here at the top. Let me see.
Nasty.
Yeah. So right on that bone, and that just, I laid there for about 2 minutes till the pain went away. I wasn't gonna get in no hurry and jump up and cry about it or nothing. I sit there and prayed about it. Oh Lord, don't let me be all jacked up. I got a lot of work to do. I don't need to take out my left knee. And then it felt better the rest of the day. It's one of those things that you feel like you need to stretch it, but you can't because it hurts so bad. And then when you fall and stretch it, it hurts, but then it feels better after you're done doing it. That's the way my knee kind of did. A little screwed up here, but makes it unique. It's only screwed up in my eyes. I'm doing pretty good bass. PA bassing. You been doing any fishing, PA bassing? Or are they even still in chat? I having trouble. I only see 3 up there watching.
Yeah, I've not seen the side chat fly up for a bit.
Boring. I'm sure, because this is kind of tedious. These lines ain't starting to line up. Man, this is the
I'll have to get my
tedious part
soldering iron, I
about,
think.
huh?
I'll have to get me a soldering iron.
Yeah. Well, this is just a regular. Well, it says it right there. Not a sponsor. Well, it's over here. Not a sponsor of this video. Art skills. I don't know. I got it at Dollar General because I was already almost home and I didn't feel like turning around and going back to Walmart.
So you paid a buck for it?
No, I think it's like I bought 3. It's probably $14, I think. $14.
So no, everything's $1 then at Dollar General, right?
Yeah. Wasn't a dollar store, it was Dollar General. But I didn't care. I wanted to do this. So I bought the wood burner Monday night. And then when I tried to use my other glasses to see what I was doing, I'd get right about here and then my eyes would flicker out on me and it'd be all weird. But yeah, it's good burn now. It's hard to get around this corner and keep that line straight. You know, a lot of carvers that do the decoy ducks, they use a wood burner like this to do the wings. Because what they do is they would burn all the feather lines with this and come back with a wire brush and knock all the charcoal off of it to where it looks like they carved it out. And all they did is use a wood burner on it.
Yeah, I've seen those over here.
I knew a guy that used to wood carve ducks, and he says that was the trick they used instead of hand carving each little trail out. You know, they just wood burned it and then cleaned it. Got a good burn line going this way. I don't know. I haven't messed with none of these other YouTube music or anything, background music, because I really don't even listen to music hardly at all. I mean, it's too distracting. I've gotten to that point to where I feel like I'm an
Hi, Jay.
autistic. Hey Jay, how's it going? Well, at least you're here, period. That's cool. Thanks. See, this angle's hard to see. I can't see where my line's going.
Good idea. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, how's it going? This is kind of weird doing with a webcam anyhow, too. If I had my other camera, I guess I could have zoomed in and out on it. But I need to figure out how not to look like I'm orange. Oh, that was a weird. I twitched like crazy. Yeah, it's been a lot. I like doing the Tree of Life. It's really comes out pretty cool. And plus, you can freehand it. You know, just basically squiggly lined anywhere. They don't have to be perfect. But the one I did was on I think it was like 4 foot by 2.5. I know he hung it over a piano. Because after I got done doing it, it took like a week of doing it. And turned around and I just, he sanded the surface of it down and then he shellacked it. I didn't think about that yet, you know, and he did that and that thing looked so cool.
It's made out of beech.
Beach?
Yeah.
Oh.
According to the Openall website, it is anyway. They only make special editions out of other wood, like walnut and oak and all that. They're your special ones, but standard Openall, they use beech. Yeah.
But I need something to hold on to it when it gets blood all over it. That one came out. I got a bug flying in my light. I don't know if y'all could see it, but I had some kind of gnat or something fly around my light, flickering in my light. Yeah, I can see why somebody'd want to video. See, I haven't figured out how to do a fast forward video because most of my editing is all on my phone. I can cut a little clip, edit, you know, and then duplicate, and then trim off what I don't want, and then duplicate it again. Just my Google phone assist or whatever. Come on, burn there. It's not getting hot.
Yeah, they make it out of rosewood. Hang on, Jay. Just had the about 20 minutes ago. I had the site up. Hang on, there we go.
But yeah, I'm just freehanding it. No plan in mind, and just I knew I wanted to put my name on it. Yeah. Everybody wants to put their name on it.
Yeah, other handles include oak, walnut, ebony, rosewood, which is what you want. Buginga, whatever that is. Also aluminium and cow horn as well.
Yeah, this ain't cow horn. That's for sure. Man, that would stink. I've done antler, wood burn on antler, or horn or anything like that. It smells like burnt hair. Yeah. Not too bad. Oh, it looks better on my phone than it does on the laptop. Cool.
No, I don't subscribe to
And
you.
I don't have no sandpaper in here. But that's one side. All right. Here we go again. Needle files, no. Wire brush. You can use a regular brass brush and brush all the charcoal out of it. That's the way duck decoy. I know how God wood carves duck decoys, and that's what he does.
You can get olive. You can get made out of olive wood as well.
Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Oh, come
And
on.
hornbeam is the lightest they do.
All right, I got it up. There. My deer fell in the fish aquarium. Looks kind of cool in there, really. There.
Comes in carbon or C90 stainless.
This is stainless one.
Yeah, mine's stainless.
It's like, I don't want to mess it. That's my first bow kill.
Oh, they make standard kitchen knives as well. Didn't know that.
You can sit there and dry off. I can't believe that fell in the water. Yeah, I can because I don't have a top for it whatsoever. It didn't come with a light either. Oh, I'm already still trying to do it on the table. There. I look too ugly anyhow. Yeah, I used
Their
to
kitchen
have.
knives are £40 a piece, which is what, about 55 bucks.
Oh, for the knife?
Just for the kitchen knives. Yeah, they do fixed blade kitchen knives.
Oh, I didn't even see how much one of these cost. I want to go down this, but I don't know how. Where
I got
start.
mine from a closing down sale, so I got a nice discount.
Yeah, and see, you got the longer blade.
Yeah, Pro Trio Set kitchen knife, £65.
I'm just going to go right down that seam. I mean, it's got a grain right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
You know, like I said, I didn't just get the knife. I got the knife. Yeah, one of those little black technical pins, you know, and a little ferro rod. It's not a bad ferro rod. It throws a lot of spark, but it's awful soft. Yeah. I can see, I mean, it's like using a knife on with, when you're cutting off a ferro rod, when you're using a ferro rod, it looks like you cut off a lot of it, waste a lot of it. Okay, I'll try to semi make this somewhere near the same as the other side, and use these points of connections at least get it halfway to where they look like they halfway line up. Not too bad so far. Now, it ain't gonna be perfect, but it's just something to personalize my own stuff. Yeah, it makes it unique this way. Yeah, you may have a knife like this, but mine's different. Yeah,
That's what it's about, isn't it?
yeah. I bet you don't have one that says "kill deer" on it. Yeah. It don't look too bad. I can still I can tell that I need to sand this down here because it's awful dark. Well, it looks really good on my phone from what I can see of it. But all right, here's a point. That's why I always use pencil too when you wood burning, because you can sand the pencil off. It's really hard to sand ink off.
Yeah.
Just a FYI. Trying to at least get sort of the same points. Might be off a little bit, but I think it just kind of makes it look a little better when your lines on one side match up to the lines on the other side. Yeah, just kind of an extra little step of trying to make it look sort of professional or whatever you're trying to make it look like.
Yeah, you're making me want to do something.
Yeah. Get a pencil out, start drawing on your knife.
Hi, Outdoors, if I got that right.
Yeah, I threw up like those piranhas. I'm sitting there looking at the chat and burn myself. That's why I jumped so bad. My finger bumped my burner. Looks like I got mud on my finger. See, that's a brown. The old ones used to be white when you touch them. I mean, it would turn white, not brown. But I didn't touch it very hard. I gotta get a soda. Hey Cole, how's it going? Sitting here working on a knife of mine. How you been doing? You been out fishing? It's been a long time since I've seen Cole. Oh God, wrong glasses for that. Yeah, see now I can read the chat, but with those are much stronger, and I can't see. Yeah, my reflexes are way too fast for me sometimes. My reflexes save my butt all the time. Because you know how most people will step and fall? I will step and catch myself. Oh, come on. Stupid. Whoa, that's way too far. Wait. You're going for a ride tonight, bouncing around all over the place. So, Cole, you been catching any fish? Been ice fishing yet? Because I know it's cold enough up there. Because it's cold enough down here. But the water's still not froze all the way over. It was just 50 last week, one day. And then the next day it just started going downhill. Ah, you got them coming soon. That's good. I've been trying to work on my hours a little bit. My hours got way low. Probably. Let's see. I'm in the basement. Sorry, I seen that now. I just now seen that. How long ago have you been in the basement now? You've been down there quite some time.
Yeah, I had to go in the side chat and say, hey, I'm in the basement. I've been there about
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah.
No, but Cole, check out my fish aquarium up. Okay, let me see. Gotta go this way. Nice aquarium I got. I said, oh, still. Here's my fat guys.
Wow, nasty T-ball.
These were a quarter a piece. I bought them a quarter a piece. They sure look better on TV. Yeah, you can tell that they're hand size. I had two more. I bought them as bait, but you know, goldfish bait. But the guy I was buying them for had koi's. He had white ones with gold spots. He had black ones with white spots. I'm like, I want those colored ones. They work better. And then I put them in my aquarium, and they got really big. I mean, but then I was sitting there going, man. And then they just up and died one time. Yeah. But they were still almost, my big gold one was the size of my hand. And it just died last year, and I had to buy these. And they was a quarter a piece. So I got $1 worth of fish. And I can run, I need to run the filter, but the filter's so loud. I need to add water. It needs to be back up to about here. But my pump splatters. It's like a humidifier. And the air's been so dry that, yeah, it just evaporates very fast. But it was, they could hear it the other night when I was on YouTube. Chat. Now, come on. You know,
Didn't you say you had someone in the basement?
So once it gets started, it sounds like somebody left the faucet on.
Didn't you say you had someone in the basement?
No, you was in the basement.
Oh, just me, right.
It was your
Yeah,
life. It was you in the private chat said you was in the basement.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just
gee,
about 10 minutes.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
But I had the camera video. And really, that thing is so far away, I can't hardly see it. Moving these angles around drives me crazy. Leave it in the center, and then you know where it's at. But it ain't too bad. I gotta do the other side, but I need a break. You can only sit and intensely stare at something for so long.
And you get pen hand as well.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up on this line. I got way too close, and this one's way too far outside, but it still looks alright. I don't care. But when you look down at this, yeah, not too bad. I should be able to hold on to it better when it gets wet. I can tell the difference compared to the smooth side. It's still got some grip, but nothing like this. I made a cherry wood skateboard. I had a Brazilian skateboard that had big wide chucks on it and the big wide tires on it. And it was excellent because it'd run over gravel. I mean, it'd hit pieces of gravel and shoot them out of the tires instead of throwing you off the skateboard. And the tail fin busted off of it. So I took the pattern and in 8th grade, 8th and 9th grade. No, it been senior high, 9th grade. 9th, 10th grade, I made a cherry wood board using the same pattern. And on the top of it, I put the Zeppelin blimp on the top of it. It spelled Zeppelin across it. It made it look like the blimp. And then on the bottom, I did the old man out of the center of the album. The old man up on the mountain. I did that on the bottom of the skateboard. I wood burned it on there. I heard that lighter.
I'm not skating over 25 years. Cool, blimey.
This is where I could tell how hot this thing is, because the old school ones, I used to be able to light my cigarette out there. It stole my cherry. Yeah, it's still hot, but it's been sitting there. No, they're gold piranhas. I trained them only not to bite. I believe I need to change filters on it too, because that's a lot of junk floating around in there. It was a lot prettier. Okay. I had a friend goes, "That's something you need to put like in the living room, show off." I'm like, I don't sit in the living room.
Yeah, I'm either in here or the kitchen.
I'm sitting at the kitchen table. You know, this was my YouTube area. I had it in the back office space, but we had to tear out the wall and add that stand-up shower for the wife, and took away a lot of that room. But now this is probably about how much space I have in there where we took out of that bedroom from the shower. It's only about 5-6 feet. Don't need much more. Oh no. I know I need more wire. Because see that light bulb there? See how short that is? That's how much bigger this tank is to my other one. And this light goes to a 30-gallon tank. It's not a small light. It's not like the 10-gallon tanks you get at Walmart. Hey, Shalisha, how are you doing? Long time no see. Look what I've been doing. Oh, I'm setting myself on fire. Been doing that all night. Thought I'd put it in the middle so I could see it. I'm working on my knife, personalizing it. Because it gets really slippery when it's covered in deer blood. As you can tell, I'm not finished. But I had to stop and try to smoke a cigarette. Aiden, have you met Celicia Shell? She's from Michigan.
I believe so. I believe so.
Fat
From Phil's side
Queen.
chat, I think.
Yeah, the Fatwood Queen. She sent me a big package of Fatwood. I still have it. Yeah, that's what it is. I got it in a kit, a membership of Be Stoked. Same with this knife. See, I would burn the edge of that a little bit, and I could feel that heat. But this is, oh, I can, and it's very, very sharp and very dangerous.
Yeah, I like that. I like that machete.
Yeah, it's got some weight.
I
But
like that chisel head at the end.
yeah, that's in one. I can't wait to get the hatchet. I want to get the hatchet out of that package. But, I've had it over here half the night. Now I can't find it over here. Yeah, I'm just making it personalized. And then it'd stand out better too once I just hit it with a little sandpaper to make the edging, the wood burning edge gone. Because it'll like, it's like using a you've used a wood burner, so you know what I mean with the edge, the burnt edge, raised edge around it. Show it again. Oh, the other one. This thing. What did we say? It's measured 16 inches all the way to top to end, 12-inch blade. Shalish.
I think the blade's 16 inches. I think the whole thing's like 20 odd inches.
You would love to have this. I'm sure she would. I could see her going out slicing and dicing with this thing through the wood. Give me all your fat wood or I'll cut you. Yeah, they say it's a Japanese sword. I think it looked like somebody broke the tip of it and then just sharpened the end of it. Yeah. Yeah. And I done threw that piece of paper away because I was showing how sharp it was. And I went and sliced the picture all up, and I believe I threw that away.
Yeah, I've just double checked. You can actually buy spare blades and spare locking rings.
Cool.
Yeah, you can buy replacement parts still. It's just handy in case you break your blade. After you customize your handle, you're paying the backside. Have to buy a whole new knife on it.
I could see some old timer, you know, back in the day, turn around and carve one out of antler. Yeah, I could see that because that would really be cool. Making one out of antler. But this is from, I got this one from Beast Oak product. You know, it's a membership, and this is from Bare Bones. What's on the knife, and it does. It feels like a file, thick, heavy file. I can't. I I haven't got to take this out. This is my last. This was my last month's box, and I haven't got to take it out in the wood yet. But I can tell it's sharp because that little cut. Wait a minute. I can't see it.
Yeah, you can buy the blades and the saw blade separate.
I thought I seen one that had a saw blade once, but
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah. Yeah, you can get one with you can get one with it's exactly the same shape, but it's got a saw edge rather than a sharp
Right.
edge. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, those kitchen knives look really nice actually.
Oh yeah, the fixed blade ones.
Yeah, the fixed blade kitchen sets, yeah. Should be for the price.
Can you imagine how sharp those things are? Because I know how sharp this thing is.
Yeah, yeah, mine's really sharp. Wow, that's cool.
Because I bet you can shave with it, but I haven't tried. I strapped mine a little bit earlier today. Used a leather strap on it. I can still feel some of the edge on it. But
It's just a standard.
I noticed I already dinged my blade. The edge is the blade's easy to ding down here. I got a ding right here from bone. Yeah, you're gonna have to get you a wood burner. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
still
how
can
much.
borrow one.
I don't know how much it'd be to ship one to you. It'd probably be easier for you to order one off the line yourself. Oh, I gotta quit fiddling with this thing, or I'm gonna erase all those marks I put on here for this other set of lines. But I still ain't done with this cigarette. The grid on this, I just wood burned it on there. That's what I've been doing. I haven't done the other side yet. I still got to do the other side. But I was dying for a cigarette. It's just freehand. I'm just burning away at it. Really kind of boring to sit and watch. Unless you're doing it yourself. You gotta switch back to the +3s. The plus, I can't believe that. +3s. I should have had another pair of +3 readers around here for when I did my cross stitch. I like doing a little creative stuff, and My cross stitch is what kept me sober with my first year. I did the. You can get it at Walmart. There's a cross stitch I got at Walmart, but it had the
Hey Trey, how you doing?
Hey Trey, how'd it come up on there too? You're faster than I am. Because when you said that, I looked down and then he popped up on my phone.
My PS4's faster than my phone.
So yeah, apparently.
Yeah. There's a bit of a delay. I can see what's going on quicker on the machine than I can my phone.
Well, then you're the man to mod. You'll be seated before it even comes up on YouTube.
I can get a Linux setup for the PS4, make it even faster.
Yeah.
Turns into a PC, yeah. But it's not cheap.
Oh. Why do I think mine up? Trying to make the lines still halfway same. Like I got that one goes all the way up to that. And that goes about there. But I just freehand ink penciled. I use a pencil. I can erase with a pencil. I can erase my mistakes. So Shalisha, how's your little friend the squirrel doing? Or he hibernating for the winter? She has a bird feeder that she likes. She's feeding the neighborhood blue jay and the squirrel. He came and sat on the camera one day. Yeah. He was like, oh no, don't want to see that on camera. Thought he was gonna pee on it. Yeah. Oh yeah. These lines are starting to come out a lot better now. So where's that one? That one have one on that side? What is that? Well, there ain't one there, that's why. No, all I did. He did. He finally peed on it. She had a GoPro on the railing where she feeds the squirrel. And apparently, he finally peed on it. But see, all I do is draw it on there, and then I use a wood burner. It takes forever. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock, 2 hours now. No, hour and 49 minutes on. Still ain't that cigarette burned up. So. But I bought me a wood burner the other day. Apparently with a very short cord. I know I have a regular household extension cord in here somewhere. Is that it? I found it. I found it. Since it's been so cold, I have the kitchen cabinets open for the heat. Yeah, The heat would be underneath the pipes. And get off my brakes. But when you're not fighting the plug-in, and you have plenty of cold, I can't believe how short the cord is. There. Yes, it's very intense. Tedious. It can be very tedious. Because I didn't start on, I started this when I started the stream, and I'm going on an hour. I can't see. I still can't see. An hour and 50 minutes, and I've only stopped for one cigarette. And I can see imperfections where I started, where the lines ain't lining up. But I had it. Okay, now get me back in the middle again here. Yeah, right here. No, that ain't the middle. There. That's in the middle. Gotta get my lines again. Don't mess up. Anything was so hot, now it's cold again. Just my first line. That kind of tripped me out. It's like, wait a minute, who's here? Oh, yeah. Because I'm home alone and somebody coughing in the background. It's like, what? Yeah. Who's here? Who there? Who there? Oh, but another thing what I found was really cool, but took forever, is I found a Precious Moments coloring book. And I'd find these really cool Precious Moments pictures, and I would burn them on old, dried out wood shingles. What I'd do is I'd just turn around and take the whole picture and just trace the picture, burn through the picture. I'd trace it and then burn through the picture. Come on. But I know both sides won't never always be the same, but just gotta try. Shalisha, you gotta look. Don't see my cigarette tilt over the corner of my eyes. I gotta find the right direction so I can get this angle right. Because I want to try to get these points lined up as the other side. I need a pair of pliers on there or something. This tip is getting loose. I found something. This thing looks handy in all kinds of shit. Yeah. It's hard to do this and be a very talkative. I didn't have that there on the side. Try to be creative and talkative at the same time. Not unless you're Bob Ross. He always seemed to talk his way through the whole program. And then with me being here all by myself, it just seems weird. Because I know of another channel, when she was reading tarot cards, I said, can you imagine what somebody would think if you just poked their heads in there, knowing that you're in there all alone all night long and you're sitting there talking to yourself for hours? And really, you're just live on YouTube. Because there ain't nobody here. There ain't nobody here to hear me talk, you know, not physically. That one kind of curved on me. Man.
Yeah, you wish you had a 5-inch house anyway.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Way to go. Wow. Angles. It's so hard to make one side look identical to the other side. Unless you have a pattern. Yeah. And to lay a pattern out on this knife would be almost impossible. Not unless you have a laser printer or something. I don't know. But I'm just a redneck from the woods.
They're expensive anyway.
Yeah. This side's got a harder spot to it. Right on the outside edge. It's like on the sides there's easy, but it's got a hard vein right here through the center. See, there's a hard spot. It wouldn't burn, and all of a sudden, a whole bunch of smoke. And the hard spot right there. It don't want to burn right there. I haven't looked up for a while. I didn't know how far out of screen I am.
Hi, Bradley.
Thank you. Hey, Bradley, how's it going? From the emergency room, what are you doing in the emergency room? That's what, Shalisha, that's what Aiden here had to say too. He's ready to start carving on his. Or do something. Got him all fidgety over there.
Yeah, I've got one. I did the dyeing and a bit of burnishing, but I actually want to do wouldn't mind doing a design.
Mm. It ain't smoke from the knife, it's smoke from the cigarette.
I need a soldering iron.
Yeah. But yeah, I found the back of a piece of paneling was about the smoothest and easiest thing to wood burn because the grain is all exactly the same, kind of like this. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I actually did a couple of videos on this. Yeah, I stripped off the coat of varnish.
Yeah,
And
I think I
dyed it
remember
with.
doing
Yeah, you've seen that. Cool. Then I dyed it with some orange dye, which I got,
Right.
which was basically the cheapest in the shop. It was on special offer. And then I just burnished it.
Yeah, they
Oh yeah,
come
then I
so.
used beeswax and coconut wax mix.
Yeah, I got uh, coconut wax. I don't have coconut oil. I was gonna make some fixing oil, fixing wax one
Yeah,
time,
that's made fixing wax.
and I got maybe a chunk of wax, maybe like this, 3 pound. I don't know, 1 pound. I can't remember. Octagon. I still have it. I haven't
Massive, by the
found
way.
any other stuff. Pure, like pure coconut oil. I found coconut oil in hair supplies, and it says it's 100% natural coconut oil, but then it says it has fragrances added, and I'm like, I don't want no fragrance. Yeah. I know Graybeard. Graybeard did a video of it, and that's the recipe I was going to use. But he used somebody else's recipe also. But it's just me doing me. Yeah, this is what. I don't claim to be the first one. Hey, look, I'm the first one to do this. Yeah. First one to wood burn. No. Whoa, that tripped me out. I got to smoke almost that whole cigarette.
There we go.
Yeah, I got to find me some sandpaper. I know I got sandpaper, but
I used wire wool to take off the loose stuff.
trying to line this up where they meet in the middle. Well, I guess my thumbnail came out pretty cool. I mean, I had this knife in the wood burner. I thought I could have added some writing to it, but I guess it was kind of self-explanatory what I was going to do tonight on my live. Had a wood burner and a knife handle. What are you going to do? I'm going to make some art. Try to make some art. No, I'm trying to personalize my stuff. That's what I'm doing. I started to jump away from the knife like it was my wood burner, since I already burnt my ring finger. That's the finger I get tortured. That's the one I got bit by a copperhead. That's the one I caught on the bumper of the front of a Chevy truck and ripped it all the way down the side. I ain't supposed to have a ring finger. Ooh, that thing got hot. See, now you see why I cleaned that tip off. You see how hot it got? Smells pretty good. Smells like pine though. Pine smells pretty good though when you're burning, wood burning. But it's got such hard grain, wood grain in it. Yeah. The other day I had to come in here and check, make sure I shut the kitchen faucet off because I thought I heard the dog water run, filling up the water dish. It wasn't the water dish, it was the fish aquarium. It takes a while getting used to. But the other one was right on the wall, on the bedroom wall, and I could the aerator is a lot noisier than this one. And it always seems like you could hear voices, people talking, or somebody's radio with the fish aquarium being on the wall next to the bedroom. Come on, it's like it got cold again. It got dirty is what we got. Yeah, why'd you come back? Nurse surgery on what? What'd you do? Well, my son. Oh,
Yeah, that's one way to learn, isn't it?
yeah. That's like me. I carried 3 knives on me. I remember all those people going, oh, that guy carried knives on him all the time. It's like, but he bragged about it. I carry knives. I carry a lot of knives. I don't care how many knives. And then I caught myself the other day thinking, when I was putting them on, I'm like, well, I got one here. This is just thicker. It comes in handy in all kinds of little spots. And then I got my one I wear on my hip. It's a 5-inch old timer. It's for heavy jobs. And then I got my one I carry in my pocket, and it's called a Peanut from Case. And yep, I went straight to it. And it's just a little double bladed. Ouch.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. It's like, now this is for my fingernails and other little nitpicking jobs. But if I don't want to ruin the blade on this thing, I use my neck knife. And my neck knife is kind of the quick, easy thing to grab. I used it the other day when I putting plastic up when I was doing the windows in that house I'm tearing apart. Can't say I'm remodeling yet because I'm still demolition. Tore the hardwood floor up and everything. And then it had slat flooring underneath the hardwood floor. And then whenever they put the toilet in, they cut 3/4 of the floor joists away so they could get the pipe of the toilet there. So of course that's the first place that's going to rot, and it's just totally rotten and gone.
Yeah, I remember you saying that it was obviously too difficult to move the toilet 3 inches.
Yeah. Next time he tries, Tibor, next time he tries to use a Swiss Army knife, tell him to use the saw blade on it next time. He won't cut himself.
I'll use the can opener bit.
Yeah. I've cut myself so many times with the X-Acto knife doing models. This scar right here, the edge of my, you kind of see from here all the way around to over to here. I did that when I was 13. I almost cut this whole tip of my thumb off. And I can even remember the day. I mean, I don't remember the day. I remember what I was doing. Because at that house, I had the whole basement to myself. There's a 1-bedroom basement, bi-level house. I had the basement, and in that basement had a little washroom where the furnace room is, whatever. I made it a model room. I used to do models all the time, and I had a '78 Chevy pickup side step, and it had 4-wheel drive on it, and on the bottom that had a transfer case guard on it, and I'd put so much glue on it that I was using the X-Acto knife. I was holding the model in my hand like this and using the X-Acto knife like this to cut off that transfer case guard. And my thumb was just barely sticking up on the front of that bumper, and I sliced it and just sliced right through the tip of my tongue. My thumb, tip of my thumb. Sitting in this house all by myself, I almost sometimes forget how to talk.
Yeah, know that feeling, mate.
Unless I go on live, or go on somebody's live stream on the panel. Most of it's all just typing. Type to people all day long.
I'm just socialising though. This is the only social I get.
And the only thing I have to talk to is the dog.
I've been out 17 times since April.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Come on. It's getting dirty again. It won't burn. Takes after his father, right? I seen a TikTok video the other day where the cow walked over to where they have the handle of the electric fence and was using the handle to open up the electric fence where the cow wouldn't get shot. And then after he got the gate open, all the cows come through the gate. There's always one in the crowd. I haven't heard from my girlfriend since I got off work. Well, since I went live, but she may be doing that on purpose. Because last week I went live, she kept texting me. That drove me nuts. Well, then she was texting me, and then Wes was calling me, telling me about the echo. Yeah, and I was trying to send you the link on Instagram. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's like
the right pain in the backside doing it the Instagram way.
overload. There, I guess that's pretty much it. Good. Now I can turn. Well, I'm gonna put one more right here, just to make this. Holy moly! I can't believe I got that completely done on live. Oh, yeah. Let's
Well,
get me.
about 2 hours work, minus cigarette break.
Yeah, and fetching the deer out of the swimming pool. Oh, come on. Get my girlfriend here. She can do all the camera work. And apparently, she can't talk, so I won't have to worry about that background noise. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can tell the difference once I get sanded down. Alright. My one of a kind. Yeah.
Yeah, nice meeting you,
Well,
Felicia.
Felicia, you have a nice night. Thanks for coming out. I'll probably stop for a bit. I got what I wanted done. I can't believe I got it done in an hour. 2 hours. 2 hours. Oh, it's 2 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I started at 6. Not bad. Get some sandpaper to it and rub some of that beeswax on it or something.
You got to seal it, yeah.
Yeah. But I gotta sand down that rough edge and where it kind of it kind of singes up around the edge. Man, it looks rough on my laptop, but I look over at my phone, it's like, wow, that looks pretty cool. And the delay is pretty wild too. I mean, from my phone to the laptop. But yeah, all I do is kind of take a piece of. Oh yeah, I gotta unlock it. Like this little screwdriver, and I just kind of imagined how deep it was, and it gave me that, like about there, and it's like, oh, I can clear that easily by 1/4 of an inch, because that's not that far. So that's a nice chunk of area to be able to drill. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna poke a hole through it. I just had to. Yeah. Just my own little personalization to a nice knife. Nice backwards knife. Now who's this? Or was that you? No, that's it. See, that don't make no sense. My phone just dinged. Oh, there it is. I'm being attacked in Mafia City from my friend Debbie. But I think I did all right, except for this L.
Hi, Rachel.
But that's cool, huh?
Yeah, 2 hours,
So what?
20 minutes.
Yeah, Rachel, I'm still live. Yeah, I had to finish. Oh, backside. It's upside down now. Now I can't find the center camera. So how you doing, Rachel? Thank you for the tour of the Missouri.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I still keep looking through videos when they pop
You see
up.
all the bits you don't see in the films.
Yeah. Oh, you should have. No, I could have sent you the link on Instagram too. I got a little bad spot here.
You got to go through hoops on the Instagram link.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me 3 times. I had to go live Google Chrome.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I just got basic StreamYard. I mean, I don't have no plan. Yeah. But I got it back when they said they was going to get rid of Google Hangouts, and everybody started going StreamYard, and that's when I went StreamYard. And haven't been back to Hangouts. Yeah. Well, I'm on Hangout chat.
Yeah. I can speak to a couple of people on Hangouts, but you can't use it on YouTube no more now.
Right. Thank you, Aaron. I need
Custom
some
knife work, Rachel.
I would burn this. I decorated my knife, and I'm still wearing the wrong glasses. Now I can see the chat again. Oh, I can even see. Yeah, there it is. I had to personalize it. I had to make it mine. And plus, it was when I used it to clean my deer this year. It got blood all over it, and it wanted to slide out of my hand. So I wanted to give it a little bit more texture for when it got blood on it, or if I'm cleaning fish with it, that I'd be able to hold on to it just a little bit better. Thank you. But I thought the thumbnail, one of my best thumbnails so far. I haven't really gotten into making thumbnails. You know, they say, "Oh, it makes your channel look cool," and it's like, yeah, well, show me how to do it. Yeah, I can do it on my phone. You know, I can add letters to my phone on a picture, but that's about it. And then I figured out, okay, now that's how I can do it. But all I did is just turn around and put my knife here, my little wood burner, and then the knife handle that I would burn the night before, and took a picture. And it was like, hey, I think that was pretty cool. Oh, this thing is still hot. I thought I unplugged this thing. Catch my butt on fire again. But now I gotta think of something to do for next month. I'm thinking about making me another hat band, a leather hat band, because this one, the skin is starting to peel on me, shrinkle up. It got wet and it peeled up and shrank again. It's like, damn it. I knew I should have sprayed it with lacquer before when I finished it. But when you're out in the boat and it starts raining, you can't help it. You got to have the hat. I'll just retire it later. And plus, it's gotten real thin right here. It started to rip. The leather's starting to come out. That's why I keep bugging Wes about another snake. Give me another skin. Real thumbnail as your thumbnail? Oh. Yeah, I thought about that. Take a picture and go, hey. I kind of did that. And this is what drives me nuts. I got fake teeth. I look like Aiden. I want to be like you. But see, this is what's drag. I paid $750 for these things, and I'm still missing teeth.
Yeah, your dental's cheaper than over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got more competition.
This one was on the table here, and I've lost it. I was going to super glue it back in. But that's what I did with the other ones. I super glued them back in, and then I accidentally swallowed them. I've swallowed 4 of them. I guess I could retrieve them if I want to go outside in the yard. I don't know if I'd really want to put them back in my mouth.
Sterilize them.
Because, see, my sewer goes out, and it's supposed to go all the way to the lagoon, but it's about 12 feet shy of the lagoon, and it drops off and just kind of trickles down into the lagoon. So most everything that comes out of the pipe stays at the end of the pipe, and all the liquids go on down to the bottom. But I still don't think I could put them back in my mouth. Not with for them sitting out in the septic tank for almost 2 months now. But anyhow, I'm gonna have to think of something next to do for next week. I got a week to think about it. Oh, I know it. I was gonna make a leather band. I got some mini studs. I used the big round studs for my bib on my fender on my bike. The first package they sent me were like 1/4 inch size instead of 1/2 inch size. So they're more like the rivets that I could put on my watch band. See, I got that too I need to do. Because my other one lost a strap and I need to make a new watch band. Another black watch band. I already got the notches laid out. I just haven't cut it. Or punched it and cut them and stained it. Just, there's my other watch band I had. And it had these rings on it. As you can see over here on this side. And when I was working on my friend's truck, I was changing the spark plugs. I broke one. The ring snagged on something and broke the leather strap on it. And the chrome's already done come off these, and all you can see is the brass underneath them. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see how it's brassy. But all the shiny chrome's off of them now. I don't know if that's brass or copper. I don't know. but it had 3 rivets, or had rivets down on each side of the watch, and which made it to where I couldn't adjust the strap because those rivets are in the same spot. Because this was just a hair too long. I had to shorten the straps down to where it fit. Really didn't last that long. The strap did. The leather piece did, but the straps that come with it didn't. Oh, yeah, here. They had that on each side. But they're about that big, and they're round. These are kind of round flats, you know. They're not like you see on motorcycles, but make a little strip with those going around it. I don't know. Those look awful small. I don't want to use the great big half-inch ones. I just think they'd be too big. Or I got a snake pattern, a snake skin pattern stamp. I could stamp another snake skin out of it, but I'd have to stain each one to make it like a snake skin pattern. That'd be hard to do. But anyhow, I've had a few people on tonight. Hello, Birdie. Billy Bird. I don't know why I always see that and say Birdie. That's not Wes. That's Aideneer. Ooh. Billy Bird's calling you Wes S. No, Wes is putting in a, what was it? Heater? Train? Was it? Yeah, no. Got to flip way back. I don't know. That's hey. You're being mistaken as Wes S.
I'm probably not.
They're just giving you a hard time. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna call it a night for tonight and smoke me another cigarette and get me another Coke. I need a Coke.
Yeah, a cup of tea.
Then I need to find some sandpaper in my wax and shine her up. Throw a little heat on it, make that wax melt down in it. Yeah, that's a lot better texture. Yeah. Yeah, you take care, Sunny Storm. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, see you, Sunny Storm, T-Bar, Aaron.
But
Rachel's still in.
But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. And I really, truly appreciate everybody coming in. And there is a link in my description to my PayPal if anybody wants to donate for anything for my channel. You know, after I got that PayPal.
Yeah, I'm going to make tea as well, Rachel.
I got the PayPal for my YouTube channel, and the only people that's ever used my YouTube channel, my PayPal, is from people that wants me to do reviews on stuff, and I have to buy it from them, and then they reimburse me for
PG
China,
tips, Rachel.
You know? All right, good night, Rachel.
Bye, folks.
All right, everybody, I'm going to take off here, and y'all have a safe trip. Be safe. Safe trip wherever y'all going, because it's cold out there. And y'all, God bless y'all, and stay safe. and I'm out of here.
Oh, a bit of
Love
grey
y'all.
girl. Yeah, have some grey.
Bye.
I've run out actually. I can get some more.